Right, all of you write down the main topic, lesson number 4, directed numbers. Lesson number 4, directed numbers. Right, directed numbers mean what? Which type of numbers are known as directed numbers? Also you studied about integers in grade 6 class. Integers mean positive or negative whole numbers, including 0. Including 0, positive or negative whole numbers. Right, they are known as integers. Directed numbers mean what? Positive or negative any numbers including 0. Right, any numbers mean not only whole numbers, fractional numbers, decimal numbers, right, any type of numbers, positive or negative, any type of numbers including 0, all are known as directed numbers. Right, then you write down a small note under the main topic, directed numbers. Positive or negative, positive or negative, positive or negative, any number, positive or negative, any number including 0, positive or negative, any number including 0 are known as positive or negative, any number including 0 are known as directed numbers. Directed numbers. Directed numbers. Then you write down few examples for the directed numbers. Few examples write down. Positive 3, positive 4, negative 10, negative 5, 0. These are the whole numbers, no? Then also positive and negative decimal numbers, 2.3, negative 1.8, negative 12.1, positive 8.7, right? They are all known as directed numbers. Then also the fractional values, positive 2, 3 over 5, negative 5 over 12, positive 1, 3 over 4, negative 9 over 13, right? These all are belongs to the directed numbers. Commonly we call them directed numbers, also including 0, right, of this set. All of you on the videos, it is better for you, not for me නේ නේද ඔයගොල්ලෝ videos on කරත් තමයි මට පේන්නේ ඒතර තමයි eye contraction එක තියෙන්නේ නේද ඒතර තමයි ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මේක තේරෙනවද නැද්ද කියලා මට පේන්නේ videos off කරන් හිටියොත් ඔයාලා හැංගිලා මට පේන්නේ නේද right okay this is the small introduction about directed numbers okay right then what are we going to do in this lesson මොනවද අපි කරන්න යන්නේ මේ numbers ගැන definitions හොය ඉන්නකද යන්නේ නෑ we are going to discuss how we can do basic mathematical operations related these directed numbers that mean addition of directed numbers subtraction of directed numbers right multiplication of directed numbers and division of directed numbers now you are in grade 8 no in grade 7 class already you studied about directed numbers about addition you studied on the previous grade no when you studied the addition of the directed numbers by using a number line you studied how you can add two directed numbers right only you studied about it no in grade 7 class right but we discuss how we can do without using the number line of the addition කොහොමද අපි number line එක use කරන්නේ නැතුව add කරන්න කියන එකත් අපි එදා discuss කරා හරි ගැටලුවක් නෑ අද අපි ආයෙත් ඒව discuss කරනවා right briefly we can discuss okay then let's go to note down new subtopic adding directed numbers subtopic write down adding directed numbers without using a number line without using a number line without using a number line right then carefully you hear me okay this part is very important part of the mathematics right directed numbers because in this grade and also the upper grades you have to study about this type of questions you have to simplify this one okay then also for these questions we have to use the knowledge of directed numbers right lot of places in mathematics you have to use directed numbers knowledge හරි අපිට maths වල ගොඩාක් තැන්වලදී මේ directed numbers කියන knowledge එක use කරන්න වෙනවා ඒකින්ද මේ lesson එක හොඳට study කරන්න ඕගොල්ලන්ට බය නැතුව maths ටික වැඩ ටික කරගෙන යන්න පුළුවන් ඕන lesson එකක් ගොඩක් lessons මේකෙන් cover කරගන්න පුළුවන් හරිද මේවා directly දෙන්නේ නැහැ lessons වලට indirectly දෙනවා මේ knowledge එක use කරගන්න විදිය. හරිද? ඒතකොට අපි මේ වගේ දේවල් වලට මේ knowledge එක use කරන්න ඕන. හරිද? ඒ කියන්නේ මේ කරන ටික හරියට ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ ඔළුවට දාගන්න. Right. You look at I will write some examples after that I will write the theory how you can do. You look at some examples I will write. Positive 8. When you write a directed numbers, there are two parts we have to write. No, what are the two parts? The one part is magnitude. What is the magnitude of this one? 8. And other part is sign. What is the sign of this one? Sign mean negative or positive. What is the sign of this one? Positive. Right? When you do the directed numbers calculation, you have to consider about these two parts. What are the two parts? Sign and magnitude. Okay. Right. You think we have to add these two directed numbers. Also, we have to add these two directed numbers. Also, we have to add these two directed numbers, right? Also, we have to add these two directed numbers. Then you can identify these two directed numbers. How about the signs of them? This one is positive, no? This one is positive. Positive and positive numbers given. So both signs are same signs, no? Right? Same signs, directed numbers given. Then this one, look at negative 11 at negative 5. How about the signs of them? Negative and negative. That means same type of signs you have to add. Then look at this one, positive and negative. Positive and negative. That means different types of directed numbers you have to add. Then this one, negative and positive. Negative and positive mean also the different type of directed numbers. No? So you remember, when you calculate the directed numbers, about the addition of the directed numbers, sometimes you have to add same type of signs. Sometimes you have to add different types of signs. Same type of signs mean positive and positive, or negative and negative. Different types of directed numbers mean one directed number is positive one and other one is negative one. Okay, ඔච්චරයිනේ තියෙන්නේ නේද අපිට. වෙන මොකුත් නැහැ නේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කරන්න. හරි, සමහරට same types දෙකක් add කරන්න වෙයි. සමහරට different types ඒවා add කරන්න වෙයි. Right. Then you remember this theory, right? ඔළුවේ මොනවා හරි තියෙනවා නම් ඒ ඔක්කොම අයින් කරන්න. ඔළුව කියන්නේ ඔළුව ඇතුලේ. හරි. brain එකේ මේ ටික හොඳට deposit කරගන්න. හරිද? Right. Look at this. If you can understand well about this addition, also easily you can do the subtraction. Right, because subtraction, for the subtraction part we have to use the addition knowledge. Right. First I will give the theory part of this lesson. You can draw the table. Right, you draw this table with it is enough, 3 columns enough, no? Directed numbers, type of signs, answer. When you get the answer, there are two parts you have to consider: answer sign and answer magnitude. Right, quickly you draw this table. Not need lot of spaces downward here, only we write this one: positive add positive, negative add negative, positive add negative, or negative add positive. No, wait. Only fill this part. First column enough, right? Right. I finished note down all of you this table. Not need to fill these three columns. Okay. Now we are going to discuss how we can fill them. Right. Now carefully you watch here. Right. Look at the board well. You think we want to add positive directed number and positive directed number. Then how about the signs of them? Signs mean same signs or different signs? Same signs, no? Then we can complete the second column. Positive at positive means same signs. Negative plus negative mean also the same signs. Positive and negative or negative and positive mean the different signs. Right. Also you complete the second column. Right. You identify how about the signs of these two directed numbers. Right. Right. Now also look at here. When you add same type of directed numbers, same signs containing directed numbers, your answer sign should be same sign. Right? ඒ කියන්නේ එකම જાතියේ signs දෙකක් add කරනකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට answer එකේ sign එක වෙන්නේ මොකක්ද? ඒ add කරන signs දෙකේම sign එක තමයි answer එකටත් sign එක විදියට එන්නේ. Right? When you add positive and positive, also the answer should be positive. When you add negative and negative, also the answer should be same, negative. Then you remember, when you add different types of directed numbers, your answer sign should be large magnitude sign. Right? අපි වෙනස් ජාතිය දෙන්නෙක් add කරනකොට answer එකේ sign එක වෙන්නේ මොකක්ද? ලොකු magnitude එක තියෙන sign එක. Right? So when you add positive and negative, the answer sign should be large magnitude sign. When you add negative and positive, that means different signs, no? Also your answer sign should be large magnitude sign. Right? By using this method, you can get the correct sign of the addition of two directed numbers, no? If you add positive and positive, your answer sign should be positive. If you add negative and negative directed numbers, your answer sign should be negative. If you add positive and negative or negative and positive, your answer sign should be large magnitude sign. Right? Okay. Right. Now, after that, we can discuss how you can get the magnitude. Right. After finish this column, again you look at here. Right. Using this theory, can you tell me what is the sign of first one? This first question, sign what? Positive 8 at positive 3. No, not the magnitude, only the sign. What is the sign of the answer? Positive, no? Positive and positive addition, same signs, no? So your answer sign should be same, positive. Then when you add these two, negative 11 and negative 5, negative and negative. So what is the answer sign? Negative. When you add positive and negative, different signs, no? So what is the answer sign? Large magnitude sign. What are the magnitudes given here? 10 and 13, no? 10 is positive, 13 is negative. So what is the large magnitude, 10 or 13? 13. Its sign is negative, no? Its sign is negative. So your answer sign should be negative. Look at this one. Negative 9 add positive 15. Different signs. What is the large magnitude? 9 or 15? 15. Its sign is positive. So your answer sign should be positive. Right. Are you clear? Answer sign getting method? Sign right. Then let's go to discuss how you can get the magnitude of the answer. Hari sign එක විතරක් ගත්තට වැඩක් නැහැ. Magnitude එකක් ගන්න එපා. Full complete and answer එක, right? Now look at how you can get the magnitude. If you add same type of directed numbers mean positive and positive or negative and negative. You have to add two magnitudes to get the answer, right? So how you can get the magnitude? By adding two magnitudes. By adding two magnitudes of the directed numbers. හරි ඒ කියන්නේ එක જાතියේ සයින්ස් තියනවා නම් ඒ magnitudes දෙක add කළා තමයි අපිට answer එකේ magnitude එක ගන්න වෙන්නේ. Then how you can get the magnitude of different types of directed numbers addition? When you add different type of directed numbers, you have to subtract two magnitudes. ලොකු magnitude එකෙන් පොඩි magnitude එක subtract කරනවා, right? So by subtracting two directed numbers magnitudes, you can get the magnitude of different types of directed numbers addition, right? Are you clear? Can you understand, no? පුළුවන් නේද? මේක අපි කලින් කරලා තියෙනවා මේ second time එක නේද මේ grade එකේ first time එක grade 7 also you we studied. Right, then look at what are the answers of these four. Positive 8 at positive 3, both are positive, no? So answer sign is positive. What is the magnitude? You have to add 8 and 3, no? So the answer is positive 11. Right, ඕගොල්ලන්ට අර ලියුවාම පේන්නේ නැති හින්දා මම මේ පැත්තෙන් ලිව්වේ. Right, wait, we can පුළුවන් නේ positive 11. Right, next one, look at negative 11 plus negative 5, same type of directed numbers, so answer sign is same sign, negative. You have to add these two magnitudes, 11 and 5 add 16, so the answer is 16. Also remember, when you write the directed numbers, within bracket, inside the bracket you have to write the directed numbers. Okay, it is the method. Then look at this one, positive 10 at negative 13, they are different signs, so the answer sign is large magnitude sign, no, negative. How you can get the magnitude? You have to subtract these two, 13 minus 10, 13 minus 10 is 3, right? So the answer is negative 3, negative 3. Then look at the next one, negative 9 at positive 15, different types of signs, so answer sign is large magnitude sign, large magnitude is 15, its sign is positive, so answer is positive. How you can get the magnitude? You have to subtract two directed numbers, 15 and 9, subtract 15 minus 9, 6, so the answer is positive 6. Right, are you clear this part? This is the theory part of addition of any two directed numbers. Okay, right, then quickly write down these four examples. After that we can go to discuss another some examples. Right, now we can go to do few examples related this addition. Right, different types of examples we can do. Do you have some doubts about this one? ගැටලු තියෙනවද? No. Okay, right, let's go to do some examples. Right, you have to simplify. Right, as a question write down simplify, simplify, simplify. Right, then first one write down negative 10 plus positive 8. Second one, negative 13 plus negative 7. Third one, positive 5 at positive 12. Fourth one, positive 8, add negative 12. Fifth one, negative 13, add positive 13, add negative 5. Number 6, negative 2.6, add positive 7.5. Can you do like these questions? පුළුවන් වේද? පුළුවන් නේද? Right? You know how you can add and subtract of the decimals, right? Previous grade you studied. Same theory you have to use to directed numbers, right? Next one, negative 2 over 5, add negative 1 over 5. Number 8, positive 7, add negative 10, add positive 8. When you do like these questions, right, there are 3 directed numbers. No, first you add first 2 directed numbers, then you get the answer. After this answer and third directed number, add, right? By step you can go. Number 9, negative 9, add positive 9. Number 10, positive 7.5, add negative also positive, write down positive 2.1. Right, there are 10 questions. Quickly write down the answers for them, right? By using the knowledge you can get the answers. Finish. Okay. Right. Are you finished, all of you? Anyone still doing? Some students are still doing, no? Right. I will give another 2 minutes enough, no? I think 2 minutes. Right. Right. Now let's go to check the answers, right? Only there are 10 questions, no? Yeah. Okay. Look at the first one. Now you revise the theory, okay? When you add two directed numbers, you have to check the answer sign and magnitude. When you add same signs directed numbers, your answer sign should be same. That means positive, positive addition, positive. Negative, negative addition, negative. When you add the different types of directed numbers, the answer sign magnitude should be large magnitude sign, right? Also, how you can get the magnitude? When you add same magnitudes, you have to add two magnitudes. Same signs magnitudes, you have to add two magnitudes. When you add different signs, different types of signs directed numbers, you have to subtract two magnitudes. They are the real, right? First one, look at negative, add negative, same type of signs, so answer sign should be same, negative. Then you have to get the magnitude. We have to add two magnitudes, no, to get the answer magnitude. 10 plus 8, 18. So the first one answer minus 18, right? Have you got? You can check your answers with a red color pen, right? Put a small tick. Second one, negative 13 at negative 7. Both are negative, same sign, so answer sign is negative. Add these two magnitudes, 13 plus 7, 20. The answer is minus 20, negative 20. When you write the directed numbers answers, you write down within bracket, right? It is the method. Positive 5, positive 12. Same type of sign. So answer sign same, positive. Add these two magnitudes, 5 plus 12, 17. Positive 17. Next one, positive 8, negative 12. Different types of signs. Check the last large magnitude, 12. Its sign is negative, so answer is negative. Subtract these two magnitudes, 12 minus 8, 4. Negative 4, right? It is the fourth one answer. Next one, positive and negative, different types of signs. Large magnitude sign, 13 sign, no? Sign of 13, positive. So answer is positive. Subtract two magnitudes, 13 minus 5, 8. Positive 8. Right? They are the first 5 answers. Next one, decimal numbers. Right? It is no problem, decimals. First you check the signs of these two, negative and positive, different signs. So answer sign should be large magnitude sign, no? So what is the large magnitude? 2 point or 7 point? 7 point, no? 7. Large whole number is 7, no? So its sign is positive, so answer is positive. How you can get the magnitude? Subtract 2, these two. 7.5 subtract 2.6. 7.5, 2.6 subtract. Keep the decimal point here. Then you can consider about normal subtraction. 15 minus 6, 9. 6 minus 2, 4. So answer positive 4.9. Right? Positive 4.9. Next one, negative at negative, same type of directed numbers. So answer sign same, subtract minus, no? Negative. Then what you have to do? Add these two, 2 over 5, add 1 over 5. Denominators are equal, so no problem. Answer denominator 5. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 over 5. Next one, given there are three directed numbers. One time you can't do three directed numbers, no? You can't simplify. So first two directed numbers simplify. These two. Positive and negative. Different signs. Large magnitude sign. Large magnitude is 10. Its sign is negative. So when you simplify these two, answer is negative. Subtract two directed numbers, magnitudes, no? 10 minus 7, 3. So when you simplify these two, answer is negative 3 and positive 8. Again different signs. Large magnitude is 8, its sign is positive. So your answer sign is positive. Subtract these two, 8 minus 3, 5. So answer is positive 5. Right? Have you got it? Positive 5. හරිද? Step by step යන්න ඕනේ. හරිද? ඔය විදිහට යන්න. Right. Next one, look at negative 9 plus positive 9. Different signs, no? So what you have to do to get the magnitude? Subtract these two magnitudes. 9 and 9. What is the large magnitude? 9 or 9? Both are equal, no? So 9 minus 9, what is the answer? 0. What is the sign of 0? 0 has in the sign. Right? 0 has in the sign. It is not positive, also not negative. So answer is 0. Right? Positive negative දාන්න නෑ එකට. නිකම්ම 0. ඉතින් ඒකට bracket ඕනෙත් නෑ. ඔකම ලියන්න පුළුවන්. Right? Next one, positive and positive. Answer is positive. Add these two, 7.5 at 2.1. 6, 9. Positive 9.6. Right, who are correct all answers? Hands up. Right. Okay. That means can you understand this part well? Huh? Right. දැන් ඕක අදට විතරක් මතක තිබිලා බෑ. නේද? කවදද මතක තියෙන්න ඕනේ? හෙටට ඇතිද? ඔව් හෙටට ඇති හෙට විතර නම් ඉගෙන ගන්න. හරි? තව ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕනේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ නේද? එහෙනම් මේක ඔයගොල්ලෝ O level කරනකම් නේද? ඊට පස්සේ A level වලට maths කරනවා නම් එතකම් නේද? ඊට පස්සේ campus යනවා නම් campus වල maths වගේ subject එකක් කරනවා නම් එතකම් හරි? ඊට පස්සේ ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ professional එක මොකක්ද දන්නේ නැහැ නේද? සාමාන්‍යයෙන් study educational පැත්තෙන් යනවා නම් maths වලට සම්බන්ධ නැක. එතකම් හැමදාම මතක තියාගන්න. Right? Okay. Right. Now we can discuss about the subtraction. 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 Subtract. 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 Right, let's go to discuss our next subtopic. Write down the next subtopic of your book. Subtraction of directed numbers. Subtraction of directed numbers. Subtraction of directed numbers. Right, before going to discuss the subtraction of directed numbers, another one point you have to study. What is it? As a point you write down as a point additive inverse of a number. Additive inverse of a number. Additive inverse of a number. Additive inverse, what is it? I will write few examples here, right? Also, you can draw a table with two columns to study this one clearly. The first column you write down number and second column write down additive inverse. We can write down 5-6 examples. It is enough. Right? First column write down number, second column write down additive inverse. Also few numbers we can write here, positive 3, negative 5, negative 2.3, positive 7.1, negative 9, positive 2/5, right? Have you finished? Note down these numbers of the table. Right, now carefully you look at here, right? Right, what's the meaning of additive inverse? Additive inverse mean you can see the first number, directed number given as positive 3, no? When you write the additive inverse, you have to change the sign of the directed number. Original sign you change, magnitude same sign, same magnitude, right? So what is this sign? Positive. So when you write the additive inverse of it, opposite sign of the positive is negative. So what is the additive inverse? Negative 3, right? Only change the sign, same directed number write down, same magnitude write down. Then this one additive inverse, negative 5, no? So additive inverse is positive 5, right? Very simple idea. Negative 2.3, additive inverse is positive 2.3. Positive 7.1, additive inverse is negative 7.1. Negative 9, additive inverse is positive 9. Positive 2 over 5, additive inverse is negative 2 over 5. Right? Are you clear? Additive inverse mean what? Only change the sign of the given directed number and same magnitude write down, right? It is known as additive inverse of the given number. Right. Now we can go to discuss about subtraction of directed numbers. Not need to write down again the subtopic, okay? Subtraction of directed numbers. Right. Let's go to do few examples. First example. First example. Negative 3 subtract negative 5. Right? Negative 3 subtract negative 5. First you write down this example of your book. After that you keep your pens on the table and look at here well. හරි දැන් මෙතනට මයින්ඩ් එක දීගෙන ඉන්නවා නම් සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මේවා නේද එක්සැම්පල්ස් 50 60 කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. හරිද? 1යි 2යි ඕගොල්ලන්ට හොඳට තේරෙන්න ගන්න පුළුවන්. right? මෙතනට aim එක තියාගෙන ඉන්න ඕන මයින්ඩ් එක. right? Okay. Look at how you can get the answer. Can you guess what is the answer here? Who can guess the answer? Negative? Positive 8. Positive 8. Do you have another answers? No? හරි දැන් ඔය 50 ෂොට් නේ දුන්නේ නේද? දැන් බලමු අපි හරියට ආන්සර් එක කොහොමද කියලා. Guessing answers, no? Right. Look at the theory. Right? What you have to do? We don't know about the subtraction of directed numbers. හරි අපි දන්නේ නැහැ subtract කරන්න. But we know about the addition of the directed numbers. හැබැයි අපි add කරන්න දන්නවා නේද? දැන් කලින් කරේ. Right. Now what you have to do? First directed number is negative 3. We don't know the subtraction. We know about the addition. So what you have to do? This subtraction you change into addition. Right? මම subtract කරන්න දන්නේ නැනේ නේද? කොච්චර කරත් ඒක ඉගෙන ගන්න තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ මට. හරිද? එහෙනම් මොකද කරන්නේ අපි? subtraction එක නැතුව addition ලියනවා. එහෙම කරාම හරියනවද? subtract කරන්න කිව්වොත් අපි add කරලා කිව්වම හරියනවද answer එක? එහෙම හරියන්නේ නැහනේ. Then I did the change here, no? Then another change we have to do to cancel this change, right? What is the next change we have to do? You have to write the additive inverse of the directed number after the subtraction. Subtraction එකට පිටිපස්සෙන් තියෙන directed number එකේ additive inverse එක ලියනවා, right? So what is the directed number after subtraction? Negative 5, no? So we have to write here not negative 5. Additive inverse of it, positive 5. Right? Can you understand? You have to change the subtraction as addition, and after the subtraction directed number, additive inverse right. It is the first step. Then you can do this one, no? This is the addition of directed numbers. Different types of signs. So answer sign should be, now you consider, right? Revise the addition knowledge. Answer sign should be large magnitude sign. What's the large magnitude? 5. Its sign is positive. How we can get the magnitude? Subtract 2 magnitudes. 5 minus 3. So answer is 2. So your final answer is positive 2. Right? Positive 2. Can you understand by using this example? Right? Only 2 changes we have to do, no? Subtraction තියෙන හැමතැනම addition විදියට ලියනවා. A addition ලිව්වොත් A subtraction එකට පිටිපස්සේ තියෙන directed number එක අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම additive inverse ලියනවා, right? Then you can consider according to the addition theory. Right, first example, write down. Then let's go to do another example, second example. Positive 7 subtract negative 3. Positive 7 subtract negative 3. Can you try to get the answer? Right. You just... Yeah. Okay. Right. What we have to do? The first directed number is positive 7. Then subtraction given, no? We don't know the subtraction of the directed numbers. So this subtraction you change into addition. Then another change you have to do after the subtraction directed number, additive inverse write down. This directed number is negative 3. Additive inverse is positive 3. Then you can consider about the addition. Both are positive. So answer sign is positive. Add these two magnitudes, 7 plus 3, 10. So the answer is positive 10. Right. Also second example, write down. Then we can go to discuss another example. Right. Third example. Right. This is the next one, right? Negative 9 subtract positive 3 subtract negative 8. Right. Now you look at here, right? How you can do. How many subtractions you can see here? There are 2 subtractions, no? So first step, what? -9. This subtraction you write as the addition. It is change, no? Then another change you have to do to cancel this change. What is the next change? After the subtraction directed number, additive inverse write down. Positive 3, additive inverse is -3. Then another subtraction given, no? Then again we have to write down this subtraction as the addition. Another change I did, right? Then to cancel this change, another change you have to do. What is the next change? After this subtraction directed number, additive inverse write down. What's the additive inverse? +8. Right? Then what you have to do? You can simplify these two. Negative, add negative. Answer sign is negative. Add these two magnitudes. 9 plus 3, 12. Add +8. Then there are two directed numbers. Add different types of signs. Answer sign is large magnitude sign. Negative. Subtract the two magnitudes. No, 12 minus 8, 4. So what is the answer? -4. Right, now I discussed there are three examples. Are you clear with this subtraction part?
Yes, sir.
Not need to give the note, no, right? You can remember it. Okay. Subtraction you have to change into addition, and after the subtraction directed number you have to write as the additive inverse. Then you have to follow the rules of addition. Right. Then also I will give some questions to do now. Before it, another example I will give. Okay. Fourth example, write down. 0 subtract -3. 0 subtract -3. Right. Find the answer of this one. What is the answer? Is -3 or not? දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ මෙහෙම කරන්න එපා. හරි 0 නේ තියන්නේ වැඩක් නැහැ නේද? ඕක අයින් කරලා දැම්මා. මේක වැඩක් නැහැ නේ. -3 කියලා ලිව්වා. එහෙම බෑ. Right? What you have to do? 0. This subtraction you have write as addition. Then additive inverse write down. 0 plus +3 mean the answer is +3, no? Right? 0 වලට මොන හරි ඇඩ් කරාම මේ තියෙන එකම තමයි එන්නේ. හරි. හැබැයි subtract කරාම මතක තියාගන්න එතන change වෙනවා. So the answer is +3. Right? Right. Now you do 4.2 exercise. Question number 2. Simple A part. Right? Within 10 minutes you try to complete, right? 1 minute is enough, no, for one question.
I have finished, sir.
Right, okay. Right, now I finished. Can we check the answers?
Yes.
Right. There are 10 parts given, no? Right. Uh, Look at the first one. First one is positive 4 subtract positive 1. Right. So what you have to do, positive 4 subtraction write down as addition, then additive inverse write down. Then addition of two directed numbers, positive and negative, large magnitude sign, the answer sign, positive, subtract these two, 4 minus 1, 3. So the first one answer is positive 3. Right, you can check your answers. Next one, negative 8 subtract negative 2. Then what you have to do? Negative 8 addition additive inverse positive 2. Different signs addition, large magnitude sign is the answer sign. 8 sign is negative. Subtract 2 magnitudes, 8 minus 2, 6. So the second one is negative 6. Right, then look at the third one. Negative 3 subtract, right, as addition, also additive inverse, positive 7. Different signs of directed numbers addition. So answer sign is large magnitude sign. 7, sign of 7, no? Positive. Subtract 2 magnitude, 7 minus 3, 4. So the answer is positive 4. Right, next one, positive 9 subtract negative 6. Positive 9 subtract right as addition, then additive inverse write down. Both are positive numbers, so answer sign is positive of the addition. Then add these two magnitudes, 9 plus 6, 15. Answer is positive 15. Right. Then next one, look at negative 5 subtract negative 5. Negative 5 subtract right as addition and additive inverse write down. Addition of different signs directed number. To get the answer magnitude, you have to subtract two magnitudes. 2 magnitudes and 5 and 5. 5 minus 5, 0. Sign 0 has in the sign. So answer is 0. Next one, 0 subtract write down as addition. Then after the subtraction directed number, additive inverse write down, minus 3. So the answer is negative 3. What is the seventh one? Seventh one is negative 11 subtract positive 4. Right, then what you have to do? Negative 11 subtraction write as addition. After the subtraction directed number, additive inverse write down. Both are negative numbers. Negative numbers addition is negative at these two magnitudes. 11 plus 4, 15. So the answer is negative 15. Right? Then look at numbers 8. Number 8 here given addition and this position given subtraction. So what you have to do? Positive 2. This one not need to change, okay? Addition. Also this one is negative 1. This position you have to change. Subtraction write as addition. If you do the change, another change you have to do. After the subtraction directed number, additive inverse write down. Additive inverse is positive 4. Right? Then there are three directed numbers addition given. First you add these two. Different signs. Large magnitude sign is positive. Subtract these two magnitudes. 2 minus 1. 1. Add positive 4. Now addition of the two directed numbers, both are positive. So answer is positive. Add two magnitudes. 1 plus 4. 5. So number 8 is positive 5. Then another two questions are given. Number 9 I will do here. Number 9 is negative 5 subtract positive 2, another subtraction minus 6. And number 10 positive 4 subtract positive 2 subtract positive 8. Right, look at this one. Negative 5, this subtraction write as addition and additive inverse. Also this subtraction write as addition and additive inverse. Then you simplify these two. Same type of directed number, so answer is negative at these two magnitudes. 7 plus positive 6. Different types of signs, so large magnitude sign is negative. Answer is negative. Subtract these two. 7 minus 6, 1. So the answer is negative 1. Right? The last one, positive 4. This one write as addition, additive inverse. Subtraction write as addition, additive inverse. Simplify these two. Different signs. Large magnitude is 4, so answer is positive. Subtract two magnitudes. 4 minus 2, 2. Add negative 8. Again different signs of directed numbers addition. Large magnitude is 8. Its sign is negative, so answer is negative. Subtract two magnitudes. 8 minus 2, 6. Right? Right. Are you correct? These 10. හරිද ඔක්කොම answers ටික අරගෙනද වැරදුනා ඉන්නවද නැද්ද හරි එහෙනම් ওই විදියටයි අපි මොනවද කරන්නේ subtraction of directed numbers, right? Now you know there are two parts of this lesson, no? What are the operations you know now? Addition of the directed numbers and subtraction of the directed numbers. Then another two mathematical operations related directed numbers you have to study, right? What are the next two operations, mathematical operations? Multiplication of directed numbers and division of directed numbers, right? Then you write down the subtopic, new subtopic, write down. multiplying directed numbers. Multiplying directed numbers. Multiplying directed numbers. Again, we have to draw the table, okay? Because another theory you have to study, right? Then මේක කිව්වට පස්සේ addition එක addition එක multiplication theory එක පටල ගන්න. හරිද? addition එක අපි දැන් ඉගෙන ගත්ත විදිහට කරන්න ඕනේ. හරි. ඒතර addition පුළුවන් නම් subtraction පුළුවන් නේ. පොඩි change එකක් කරගෙන කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. හරි? Now look at the theory of multiplication. What you have to do? You can draw the table first column write down directed numbers, second column type of signs, that means same signs or different signs. Then you have to get answer you have to check there are two parts, sign and magnitude. Right, then quickly you draw this table. Right. Right. Okay. Then let's go to check how you can get the answer signs and magnitudes, right? Answer sign and magnitudes. Right. Look at this one, okay? You think you have to multiply two directed numbers with positive and positive. Positive and positive means same signs or different signs? Same signs, no? So second column you can complete. You have to write down same signs or different signs. Positive and positive means same signs. Negative and negative means same signs. Positive and negative mean different signs. Negative and positive mean different signs. Right? Then this part is easy because the answer magnitude you can get by multiplying two magnitudes. හරි අර විදියට පොසිටිව්ද නෙගටිව්ද ලොකු එක මොකක්ද පොඩි එක මොකක්ද ඒව චෙක් කර කර ඉන්න ඕන නැහැ. මල්ටිප්ලිකේෂන් එකේදී මොනවද කරන්නේ? magnitudes දෙක multiply කරනවා. Right? So how you can get the magnitudes of the answer? You have to multiply. No? Multiply two magnitudes, okay? අර දීපු directed numbers දෙකේ magnitudes multiply කරා. දැන් හිතන්න ඕගොල්ලෝ මෙහෙම දුන්නා කියලා. Positive 5 multiply negative 8. Then how you can get the magnitude of the answer? 8 multiply 5. 5 multiply 8. 40. Right? Answer magnitude is 40. Important part, what? How you can get the answer? Carefully hear me. When you multiply same type of directed numbers, always answer sign is positive. When you multiply same type of directed numbers, answer sign should be positive. That means when you multiply positive and positive, answer sign is positive. When you multiply negative and negative, negative and negative means same type of the signs, no? Also positive. හරි? addition එකත් එක පටල ගන්න. හරිද? එක જાතිය වැඩි කරොත් හැමතිස්සෙම positive. Positive. Right? Positive multiply positive, positive. Negative multiply negative, also positive. When you multiply different types of signs, the answer sign should be negative. Right? Positive and negative multiplication. Negative and positive multiplication. Answer sign is negative. Right? Can you understand? Positive multiply positive, positive. Negative multiply negative, positive. Positive multiply negative, negative. Negative multiply positive, negative. Right? Same signs multiplication answer is positive. Different types of signs multiplication answer is negative. So what is the answer of this one? Positive 5 multiply negative 8. What is the sign? Positive multiply negative. Different signs, no? So answer is negative. Negative 40. Right? Negative 40. Right, after you complete this table, we can do some examples related to this part. ළමයි සිල් අරගෙන දින්නේ නෑනේ නේද? වීඩියෝස් ටික ඔන් කරන් ඉන්න. සිල් අරගෙන නම් තමයි නේද අර මෙඩිටේෂන් කරනකොට ඔක ඉතින් පේන්න බැරි ඉඳ ඔෆ් කරන් ඉන්නේ. අනිත් අය සිල් ගනිපු අය කමන්නේ නෑ. හරිද? සිල් නොගනපු අය වීඩියෝස් ටික ඔන් කරගන්න. දැන් හැබැයි සිල් පවාරණ වෙලා නේද මේ වෙලාව වෙනකොටනේ. Yes.
When I'm going to start the video listening, please allow Zoom and please access your camera from given settings.
You update your Zoom, then it will be fixed. Okay. After the class, update.
Okay, sir.
Right. Then let's go to do some examples. හරි ඔන්න හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න ඕනද මේක? ඇඩිෂන් එක පටල ගන්න නෑ. හරි. දැන් මේක කිව්වට පස්සේ ඇඩිෂන් පටල ගන්න එපා. හරි. ආකාර දෙකක්. Right. Right. First example, positive 10 multiply negative 4. Try to write the answers. Okay. Always you have to multiply two magnitudes, then you can get the answer magnitude. Then carefully check the sign. Second one, negative 5 multiply negative 8. Third one, negative 12 multiply positive 2. Fourth one, positive 7 multiply positive 5. And fifth one, negative 2 multiply 0. And number 6, negative 7 multiply negative 2 multiply positive 2. දැන් මේ වගේ දැන් අපි දෙකක් වැඩි කරනකොටනේ නම්බර්ස් දෙකක් වැඩි කරනකොට මේ වගේ කරන්න කිව්වේ. දැන් තුනක් වැඩි කරනකොටත් අපි අර ඇඩිෂන් වල වගේ මේ දෙන්නෙක් ඉස්සෙල්ලා මල්ටිප්ලයි කරගන්න ඒන ආන්සර් එකත් එක්ක අනිත් කෙනා මල්ටිප්ලයි කරගන්න. අපි පිළිවෙලට දෙන්න කරගෙන යන්න වැඩි. Right. Quickly complete these 6 examples answers.
I'm done, sir. I have finished, sir. I have finished, sir.
Right. For this part, you have to knowledge of multiplication, no? Multiply කරගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕනේ නේද? Multiplication tables you have to remember. Right. First one. First, I will multiply two magnitudes. Okay. Finally, I will check the answers. Signs. 10 times 4, 40. 5 times 8, 40. 12 times 2, 24. 7 times 5, 35. 2 times 0, 2 multiply 0. When you multiply any number by 0, it should be 0, no? 0. right? This one later we can do. Now we can check the signs. Positive multiply negative, different signs multiplication. Answer should be negative. Negative 40. Negative multiply negative, that means same type of the signs. When you multiply same type of signs, answer is positive. Negative and positive, different signs, answer is, the multiplication of different signs is negative. Positive multiply positive, same type of signs. When you multiply same type of signs, the answer is positive. So answer is positive 35. This one answer is 0. No, 0 hasn't the sign. This one, multiply these two. Positive multiply positive, negative multiply negative, that means same type of signs. The answer is positive. 7 times 2, 14. Multiply positive 2. Positive multiply positive, same type of sign, so answer sign is positive. 14 multiply 2, 28. Positive 28. Right? They are the answers. Right? They are the theory. This is the theory of multiplication of directed numbers. Okay, when you multiply same size directed numbers, the answer sign is positive. When you multiply same signs, answer is positive. When you multiply different signs directed numbers, answer sign should be negative. Right? Then also we can go to discuss our last mathematical operation. What? Division. Then you write down division of directed numbers. Division of directed numbers. Division of directed numbers. It is easy for me. Okay, why? Because when you divide two directed numbers, also the sign you have to get using the multiplication method. That means when you divide positive and positive or negative and negative, when you divide same type of signs, answer sign should be positive. Right? It is like also multiplication theory. When you divide different types of directed numbers, answer sign should be negative. What's the difference between multiplication and division? When you multiply the two directed numbers, you have to multiply two directed numbers magnitudes. When you divide, you have to divide two directed numbers magnitudes. Sign getting method same. Okay, so what you have to do, quickly you can draw the table. හරිද පැහැදිලි නේද? සයින් ගන්න එකම විදියටයි. හරි, මල්ටිප්ලිකේෂන් ඩිවිෂන්ස් වල මල්ටිප්ලයි කරනකොට ඒ දෙන්න මල්ටිප්ලයි කරනවා, ඩිවිෂන් එකේදී ඒ දෙන්න ඩිවයිඩ් කරනවා. එච්චරයි වෙනස. සයින් එක එකම විදියට තමයි ගන්න. හරි, එහෙනම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඉක්මනින් මේක ඩ්‍රෝ කරගන්න. magnitude you have to divide, no? To get the magnitude you have to divide given numbers. Here also you have to change, it is division, no? දැන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට බෑ මෙහෙම චේන්ජ් කරන්න. හරි, ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැන් කලින් ලියලානේ තියෙන්නේ නේද? හරි, අලුතෙන් ඩ්‍රෝ කරන්න වෙනවා. මට පුළුවන් ඉතින් මම මාකර් එකකින් එළියුවා. ඒකින්ද පුළුවන්. Right? You draw new table under the subtopic. Right. Okay, then also we can go to discuss some examples. First example, write down positive 10 divide negative 2. Second example, negative 20 divide negative 5. Third example, positive 30 divide positive 5. Negative 12 divide positive 3. Positive 7 divide negative 7. Right. Then let's go to check the answers. Uh, when you divide positive and positive, answer sign should be positive. No, negative divide negative, answer is positive. When you divide same type of signs, answer should be positive. When you divide different types of signs, answer should be negative. That means positive divide negative, negative divide positive, answer is negative. To get the magnitude, you have to divide two given numbers. Right, look at the first one. Positive divide negative, different signs, so answer is negative. 10 divide to 5. First one answer is negative 5. Right. Second one, negative divide negative, same type of signs, division, so answer is positive. 20 divide 5, 4. Positive 4. Next one, positive divide positive, same type of directed numbers, no? So answer is positive. 30 divide 5, 6. positive 6. Next one, negative divide, positive. Different types of signs. Division should be negative. 12 divide 3, 4. Negative 4. Positive divide, negative. Different types of signs. Division, answer is negative. 7 divide 7, what is the value? 0 or 1 or any other answer? 7 divide 7, 1. Right, now hands up or raise hand. Who can understand about these all mathematical operations related directed numbers? දැන් හොඳටම හරිද ඒ ටික වැඩි? Right. හරි එහෙනම් අපි අන්තිමට හරිනේ දැන් ඔන්න ඔය තියරි ටික තමයි මේ ලෙසන් එකට තියෙන්නේ. හරිද? හරි. ඒතර මම තව පොඩි එක ගානක් හදන්නම් අන්තිමට. Look at this question, right? Look at this one. බලන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා? Positive 9 multiply negative 4 divide negative 2 multiply negative 2. Right? How you can do like these questions? මොනවද මේකේ කරන්න ඕන අපි? You can see as a fraction no given this one. So first you have to do what? Simplify the numerators. Simplify the denominators, right? This one mean division, okay? මේ ඉරක් ගහලා තියෙන division කියන එකයි. Fraction එකේ තියන්නේ එහෙමනේ. දැන් අපි කම්කෝ 3 over 5, that means 3 divide 5. Okay, but then how you can do? First you multiply these two. Positive multiply negative. Different signs of directed numbers multiplication. Answer is negative. 9 multiply 4, 36. Divide 2 times 2, 4. Negative multiply negative, positive. Right? So the answer is positive 4. Is it okay? හරි නේද මේක? හරි දැන් අපි කරපු මල්ටිප්ලිකේෂන් එක තමයි ඔය කරේ දැන්නේ. මේ ටික වෙනම මල්ටිප්ලයි කරා මේක වෙනම මල්ටිප්ලයි කරා. දැන් තියෙන්නේ මොකද්ද? ඩිවිෂන්. Negative 36 divide positive 4. 36 divide 4 is 9. Now you check the sign. Negative divide positive, different signs division, no. Answer is negative. So what is the answer? Negative 9. හරි නේද? තේරෙනවනේ? ඒතර ඔය වගේ තමයි ඉතින් ලොකුම questions මේකේ තියෙන්නේ. හරි? right. ඕන්න ඔක ලියා ගන්න. දැන් මම දෙනවා homework ටික, right? You mark the homework. You have to do exercise 4.3. දැන් මෙතන සමහරලාට fractions තියෙන පුළුවන් multiplication වල හරි decimal numbers තියෙන පුළුවන්. ඉතින් ඒව ගැටලුවක් නැහැ. කලින් grade එක මතක් කරගෙන කරන්න ඒවා. 4.3. Then also 4.4. Question number 1. right? 4.4 question number 1 මෙන්න මේක කරන්න 4.4 එකෙන් first question and 4.3 එක එක question එකයි තියෙන්නේ sub parts නම් තියෙනවා ගොඩාක් question number 1 these are the homework හරිනේ නේද ඔන්න එනම් homework ටික right next day we can check the answers also next day we can start this is your fourth lesson next day also we can start lesson number 5 of your syllabus right what's the fifth lesson algebraic expressions okay right next day we can start right now I'm going to stop the class session today thank you for joining all of you good night and goodbye see you next day with a new lesson right good night all of you